Alright, let's not brain that. Nintendo Direct should be starting in about 9 minutes. My predictions for it. Let's see. Do believe I have them somewhere. Don't mind me. I do. Basic predictions, I'm predicting Genshin Impact and Apex Legends. I'm predicting they're either going to be soon or they're going to be stealth dropped after the Direct. I would almost put money, if I had any and wasn't living on a diet of ramen and dust, on the fact that one of them is going to be stealth dropped today. New Smash Fighter is probably the obvious prediction. Pokemon Snap New is also obvious prediction. They might do an announcement of... Wow, it's been 2 years since the announcement of Silksong. Wow. Uh, they might do an announcement of maybe a future Pokemon Direct. That's a possibility too. What am I hoping for? I'm hoping for some Pokemon news, obviously, either DLCs or news about a remake. I'm not sure there'll be news about a remake. People have been wanting a remake of Diamond and Pearl for some time now, and it's just not happened. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I left my water in the kitchen. I'm doing good. So I'm thinking Metroid Prime, some form of Metroid Prime announcement. I don't know entirely that we'll get anything about Metroid Prime 4 or Cough Cough Bayonetta. Silk Song. I'm hoping for Silk Song. Yeah, I'm really hoping for Silk Song. I really like Hollow Knight. I'm very hoping for Silk Song. Breath of the Wild 2, obviously in the realm of hopes. And of course, if I'm absolutely dreaming, Custom Robo. New Custom Robo game. We haven't had one of those since, I believe, the DS. Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy XIV, because the Switch still doesn't have a decent MMO on it besides DC Universe Online. Which, I don't know if I want to call that a D. Anyway, Symphony of the Night would be nice. HD Symphony of the Night for the Switch. I know Konami decided to release it for mobile phones for whatever reason, but bring it to the Switch. Or HD releases of any of the Game Boy Advance or DS games would be absolutely amazing. I'm on record saying I would. Yeah, I will throw the money that I don't have at you, Konami, if you give me, say, Ario Sorrow in HD on the Switch. And there's a cat walking by me. Hello, Beardy. I'm gonna rub your butt for good luck. Maybe we shall see some Castlevania love that's not the originals. I do have the original collection on the Switch, so yeah, that's a thing. That is indeed a thing. Now, I am going to go and collect my water, because I have been a derp and left it on the microwave. Like a derp. So I was so proud of myself. I had all my pre-streamed stuff done with a minute left to spare. And I left my water in the other room. Like a derp. Like a derp, Beardy. I'm a derp. You think I'm a derp? He's crunching on his food. Lucy is cleaning himself in the bed. The reason there has not been any cat vlogs recently, I should probably address that. No cat vlogs recently because, well, they had a real bad reaction to CatGo flea treatment. And they both pretty much look like I shaved them and their hair is just growing back. So, thankfully, they recovered fully. They only just had the hair loss and some scratchies. So that's good about that. It also didn't do anything for the fleas, so... Yay, CatGo. But yeah, I I want Pokemon Snap. I really want Pokemon Snap. Can I has Pokemon Snap yet? Pokemon Snap would be lovely. Yes, my account data isn't backed up. I don't care. I don't like the cloud. I can just archive. I know a lot of people don't have that option, or they go to the cloud because it's simpler, but if at all you can, archival drives are the way to go, and back them up frequently. It's actually not that bad if you're under a terabyte of data that you'd want to back up. I think it would come out to be something around $100 or so every... God, I don't know. And of course, the data storage sizes are going to go up as well as the prices go down. I know you can easily get a 1 terabyte drive for I think under $50 at the moment, so that is a thing. Alright, I am all set up, just need to wait for the direct to start. 50 minutes of information focused on available games like Smash Bros. Ultimate and games coming to the Nintendo Switch in the first half of 2021. It's still early in the first half of 2021, so I guess that makes sense. I love the sidebar here. Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, good game, good game. Breath of the Wild on the Switch, also good game. So I did ask what game I should have first impressions of for Friday in the Discord. I gave some choices and I got Yu-Gi-Oh! As an answer. Yay. Yay. Yes, I had pizza for lunch, Kit Kat. Meow. The heater is on because it is cold, if you hear that running in the background. Hopefully the Nintendo Direct itself will drown out any background noise. Don't mind my brain. I just dead stopped because I was watching the cat nibble on a toy. Psst, psst, psst. Kitty kitty. Kitty kitty. Meow. Yeah? Yeah? Why don't you just hop up next to the food instead of taking a weird path? Is it just because you want to snuffle around? Yes, the release dates shall be doodled and cadoodled. Let's full screen this. Yay! Let me check my audio here now. Let me check my audio here now. Make sure I'm audible over top of the... Let me check my audio here now. Make sure I'm... What the hell was that? Oh?
One day, Pyra just disappeared.
Also a game I enjoyed. Is this DLC or is this... What do we have here?
I couldn't find her anywhere. It was as if she vanished off the face of all rest.
Well, she really couldn't vanish if you got that thing still in your
trace.
chest.
Where have you gone?
It's...
I'll find you, whatever it takes. This is where you were. Pyra!
Sorry, Rex. I couldn't tell you. Because... I got an invitation to join Smash!
God damn it. Really? Really? He doesn't just... Ugh, God, fuck this.
Just sit back
I mean,
and
family
leave it to
friendly
me, Rex.
this.
Behold the power of the Aegis!
Oh, video quality.
You powered up your smash attack with
Oh,
fire.
video quality. No.
Smash attack with fire?
I...
Nova!
Really?
Ominous revolt!
Smash!
That's genius! You're pretty much owning them, and these are seasoned fighters!
There are no pushovers!
Well, I know you can hear my disappointment, but I can feel my disappointment.
Talk about a tight spot. Mithra? Let me handle this.
Yeah, you can't have the blade be smashed without the ability to switch. Meh.
Mithra!
Cutting it close, huh? Hey, were these guys planning on winning? Gee, I feel kind of bad now. Coming through!
Meh.
Lightning Buster! Photonic! Ray of Punishment!
My disappointment has dropped now to a meh.
Foresight!
But it's still pretty disappointing.
What? You can even use that?
Like to see how the dislikes on the video are going now.
Pirates, right here!
You two can swap
Yeah,
between
looks like there's a
us.
few more now.
Really?
With serious firepower and blinding speed.
And it deserves it.
Together, nothing can stand in our way!
Meh.
What a spectacle, aren't they?
Wait, Gramps?
I've missed you so much, buddy. Mind if I watch a while?
Well, the stages are pretty.
Oh, look, our friends are here. And there's some more.
You're all mine!
I'll lend you a hand.
Sacred arrow!
Oof, though.
Burn! Burning sword!
Much oof.
Sure did! Witness our power! Shulk?
I never expected to see you two again.
Much oof.
Well, now that you're in Smash, I won't go easy on you.
Fighting words. You forget. We're fighters too!
Hello everyone. It's been a while.
Boo.
I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo.
Well, maybe. We'll see what the next announcement
Last
is.
year, we delivered some news through a series of Nintendo Direct mini presentations. However, we haven't been able to present a Nintendo Direct in this style for some time.
Yeah,
I'm
no
happy
kidding.
to share this Nintendo Direct with you all today. We appreciate your continued support. Okay, what you just saw
What
was
are you
the
into,
reveal
Kat?
trailer for the newest fighter in the Super
Boo.
Smash Bros. Ultimate game, Pyra and Mithra. They
Boo.
originally appeared in the Xenoblade Chronicles series as
Thought we were gonna
Rex's
get more Xenoblade
2-in-1
Chronicles.
ally. Please look forward to seeing their moveset in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
No, I haven't played
This
Smash
fighter
in
releases in
year.
March, so we hope you'll stay tuned just a bit longer. All right, let's continue with our
I
first
haven't played
batch of
Smash since the
Nintendo
Piranha
Switch
Plant was
headlines.
added. I should have predicted Fall Guys. I very much should have predicted Fall Guys. I feel derp that I didn't. Makes sense, though. And again, I haven't played Fall Guys in a while either, so... Probably not since the last time I streamed it.
Stumble toward greatness when Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout comes to the Nintendo Switch system summer 2021.
The release date might be a little rough. Hope it's gonna have crossplay.
You have 22 minutes before the solar system is destroyed.
Outer Wilds finally, huh?
Venture into the vast reaches of space to uncover the secrets left behind by an ancient civilization.
I hear good
You
things.
have
I have
22
not played.
minutes. After that, the sun will explode and the solar system will be annihilated. However, everything will reset, allowing you to continue exploring while retaining information you gathered. By repeating these cycles,
Certainly sounds
you'll
interesting.
gradually unravel the
Like I said, I
mysteries
haven't
hidden
played
in the universe.
So I
What
might
messages will you discover?
go for this if
How
I
can
can
you
get a
prevent the
chance
sun
to.
from exploding? Why is the solar system
Might.
trapped in an endless time loop? Find out when the critically acclaimed Outer Wilds launches on Nintendo Switch summer 2021.
More summer.
Put your sleuthing skills to the test in 2 classic murder mystery games. Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir, and Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind. 2 deep cuts from Nintendo history are coming to North America for the first time.
Never
Localized
heard
in
of them.
English and modernized for the Nintendo Switch system. Suspense, drama, and twists and turns await at every corner. You'll be on the edge of your seat as you dive into these deep narratives set in Japan. In one game, you'll solve a complex
Interesting.
murder case surrounding a wealthy family in a haunted village while dealing with amnesia.
That is a lot of crap
But
right there.
that's not the only case to crack.
I mean, that is a lot of stuff.
一人で教室にいると後ろから誰かの呼ぶ声がする
In the other game, you'll investigate a supernatural rumor after a mysterious death to free students from a sinister nightmare. Interrogate suspects and hunt for clues to piece together these chilling conundrums. Can you figure out who the culprit is?
Definitely not
before
my
it's
cup
too
of
late?
tea. Interesting though.
助けてここから出して自分の目の前に血染めの少女が立っている
Uncover the deadly truth in Famicom Detective Club The Missing Heir and Famicom Detective Club The Girl Who Stands Behind. Coming
So
to
far,
Nintendo
kind of,
Switch May 14th.
Meh.
Pre-orders begin today
They're
on Nintendo
going
eShop.
through the games pretty quickly though.
A new age of battles begins.
Fire Emblem. Well, I suppose I shouldn't be too surprised. This looks like, what do you call it? Yeah, that one. I shouldn't be too surprised because we have Hyrule Warriors and...
The latest entry in the Samurai Warriors franchise is coming to Nintendo Switch.
one of the other games
Dive
like
into the
it.
history of the Sengoku period as the series now shines the spotlight on Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhide Akechi. Character designs and visuals have been revamped for this installment. Unleash high-octane moves in electrifying 1 versus 1,000 battles. In Samurai
Looks
Warriors
pretty.
5, slashing its way
Summer.
onto Nintendo Switch
Summer.
summer 2021. The vast world of Fadiel beckons. After 20 long years, Legend of Mana featuring remastered HD graphics is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Yes, please.
You'll set off on a journey to find the mystical mana tree seen in a dream.
I'm all
Before
for this.
discovering the world map is empty. During your travels, you'll acquire special items called artifacts.
Oh, yeah, I remember that
Place them on the map
mechanic.
to bring towns,
God, it's
dungeons,
been a long
and other
time since
lands
I
to
played
life.
the original.
It's up to you on when and where to place artifacts.
I never actually
as well
owned
as
it.
how
A
to
friend of
advance
mine
the
had
story.
it. I borrowed it and played back on the
Join forces with
PlayStation, I
characters,
believe.
each on their own personal quests. Square
Yes.
off against fearsome monsters.
Very yes.
Or take a break from adventure and
I
rest
am
up at home.
100% behind this one. Yes.
The music has been rearranged for this enhanced version, and you can alternate between the new
Oh,
arrangements
nice.
and the original soundtrack. Other features have been added, including the ability to turn off enemy encounters, as well as the new minigame Ring Ring Land. Legend of Mana will launch on Nintendo Switch June 24th.
That's also later in the year. A lot later in the years. Yeah, we were all expecting some Monster Hunter. Why didn't I put that in my predictions? I was going to retroactively and then I kind of forgot about it. As one does. Now, this new Monster Hunter coming out, Rise, is going to be testing their fingers. Yeah, I know! It's been forever since I played it. I need to play more spoilers. Monster Hunter, I suppose, the spoilers. And by that I need to play Monster Hunter.
Elder, I have important news.
So it's
Also need to watch Monster Hunter.
Go assemble the villagers. 50 years ago, Kamura village was attacked by the Rampage and Magnum Malo. And we suffered some devastating casualties.
How can we fight against that?
Our hunter's about to face
With a big
the
gun.
biggest challenge yet.
With a really, really big gun.
We can't lose this gate! Pull yourselves together! You're not getting
That seems like it's going to be an interesting mechanic.
Go rampage somewhere else!
You listen to me now!
Oh, I like that.
Here it comes! Watch out for the apex! Do not let it pass!
I like that a lot.
The rampage. How long do you think it's going to last? Inoa, we should start preparations right away.
We're here to offer assistance.
I can think of some HD releases that re-releases, reissues that I'd like to see. Cough, cough, Castlevania, cough, cough, Castlevania, cough, cough, Castlevania, cough, cough, Xenogears, but that'll never happen. That will never happen. Yeah.
That was the
I was also
latest
gonna say
trailer
Cough, Cough,
for
Vagrant
Monster
Story.
Hunter
That's also
Rise
never gonna
from
happen.
Capcom. How will our heroes fare against these ferocious monsters?
Like I said earlier in my
Stay
predictions,
tuned
like
for
my
the
wish
latest
list would be some Final
installment in the
Fantasy
Monster Hunter
Online,
series, launching
either
March
11 or
26th.
14, but again,
Next, please take a look at this.
Legend of Dragoon never happened. Never happened.
The fairway is open once again.
Now some people were
Tee
calling
off
for
on the
this on
latest
Twitter.
installment of the Mario Golf series, coming to Nintendo Switch. Study the wind and terrain. Take your time to think things through. Then swing.
I don't want to say I'm completely indifferent.
Enjoy golfing with familiar Mushroom Kingdom characters on courses filled with lush, natural scenery.
Waluigi. Wow.
Use features on the greens, like a shot gauge, to see how your shot will curve due to slopes, and a scan that lets you examine a course's terrain. These features can help you ace your shots. In addition to button controls, you can also use motion controls by holding a Joy-Con controller like a golf
Be
club.
aware of your surroundings. Don't smack
Gently
your
swing
cat.
the controller to have your character
Don't-
swing in the
don't
game,
accidentally throw your
letting
dog.
you easily enjoy the sensation of golfing.
Motion controlled golf, kitty
On
cats.
top of all that, there are several modes with new elements that truly bring the
They
heat
don't
to
care.
Mario Golf, including this one, Speed Golf. Here, it's always your turn. Everyone tees off at the same time, then you'll race through the course to reach your ball. Give it another whack to get it closer to the hole, then keep going. Outpace
That
your
sounds like
opponents
it could
to
be
come out on
interesting.
top. Your golfing skills aren't the only things at play. Make use of dashes and special shots to beat the competition. Oh, did we mention story mode? As a
God,
Mii character,
why? Oh,
you'll
okay.
start out as a rookie and develop your
Yeah, I guess that
golfing
makes
skills
sense.
while interacting with various Mushroom Kingdom characters. Level up with experience points earned during matches.
It'll definitely
Then
increase the
allocate points to
replayability of
different
it for
stats,
people who
allowing
enjoy this
you to
kind of
develop
thing.
your character however you'd like. You can also use
I'm not
your
feeling
Mii in versus play.
Personally.
Put your golfing skills to the test when Mario Golf Super Rush
It's nice to
swings
see,
on
but-
Nintendo Switch June 25th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop after this presentation.
Some real early pre-orders going on here.
The latest game in the Mario Golf series adds new gameplay for multiplayer modes, as well as the familiar golf gameplay with easy-to-learn controls. Please look forward to this game on Nintendo Switch. Let's move on to
Meh.
more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Yeah, they're fun sometimes, but not
Check out these
$60
games coming
worth.
to Nintendo Switch. Return to the unforgiving world
Oh
of
God,
Pandora
yeah, somebody
and
called
Tales
this
from
one
the
too.
Borderlands. Play as the Hyperion lackey Reese and the quick-witted con artist Fiona as you set out to recover a mountain of cash.
I don't
Set
care.
between Borderlands 2 and 3, this game includes all 5 episodes, filled with classic Borderlands humor. Gangsters, bandit lords, and vault hunters are just a handful of the obstacles you'll
Sorry.
encounter in this
I got
choice-driven
no-
narrative adventure. Embark on a
No
wild
care.
ride when Tales from the Borderlands launches on Nintendo Switch, March 24th.
Are we gonna see Borderlands 3
32 of
too?
Capcom's most beloved arcade classics are coming to Nintendo Switch. Rewind gameplay, adjust game speed or difficulty, and select from a variety of display options to relive that sweet arcade goodness. Get 1943
Cool.
The Battle of Midway for free. Then purchase game packs or the standalone Ghosts and Goblins add-on to build your collection. Local co-op play is also available. Scratch that nostalgic itch when Capcom Arcade Stadium launches later today. Brains. As a zombie, you just can't get enough of them. In this action game from Aspire, you'll build your zombie horde and take revenge on the city by turning humans into your undead
Okay.
allies. Replenish your bodily arsenal of sputum head, gut grenades, and more during your grisly mission. This city ain't no match
I wasn't
for a dead man.
expecting
Stubbs the
Stubbs
Zombie,
the
a rebel
Zombie.
without a pulse, eats its way onto Nintendo Switch March 16th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay.
It's Travis Touchdown versus Assassins. Wait, aliens? Aliens have
I
invaded
feel like this
Earth.
series is going very
Hold up,
One
is this
Punch
even the
Man in
right
a very
game?
weird
Anyway,
direction.
after annihilating an entire city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament to decide Earth's fate.
Here we go.
As the crass, beam katana-wielding assassin Travis Touchdown, you'll need to fight your way to the top to save the world.
What's wrong?
Hey, not so fast. To enter each boss fight, you'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough to pay off the entry fee. You'll then face off against a slew of unusual opponents. Most of them aliens with some crazy tricks up their sleeves. Study their tactics carefully to gain the upper hand in combat. With a new and improved
Okay, I
Death
gotta
Glove,
giggle at that,
you'll have
'cause
access to a variety of deadly skills that can be
definitely
customized
looks
and upgraded before each match.
About as quirky as we were
The
expecting.
fate of the world is at stake. So get ready to kick some, whatever aliens have that you can kick. Anyway, it'll all make sense when No More Heroes 3 lands on Earth. Or, you know, Nintendo Switch, August 27th.
That's another really late release.
Exterminate demons in heaven.
As above, so below. Why do they need assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work.
Interesting. Is this some kind of weird card-based first-person shooter? Huh.
It's kill or be killed.
I was
You
kind of
won't last long
hoping
if you can't rely
card-based
on
games
yourself.
were going the way of the dodo. Is the stream quality
God's
dip again?
judgment
No.
has
It's
nothing
just
to
how it
do
looks.
with
Okay. Character design looks interesting. Concept sounds
Uncover
like
Heaven's
a
mysteries
thing.
in neon white, coming to Nintendo Switch, winter 2021.
I predict it'll be
The
pushed
DC's
back.
superhero
I
girls
don't know
are
why.
here to save the day.
I just feel that.
Hi, everyone. My name's Barbara Gordon, aka Batgirl. I'm always inventing new gadgets to fight crime, like my batarangs and Bathook. This is Supergirl. She's super strong and has heat vision, plus super breath. And let's not forget Wonder Woman, an Amazonian warrior who wields the lasso of truth.
This,
Along with our friends Green Lantern, Bumblebee, and Zatanna, we
certainly
fight
is a
evil
thing.
supervillains to keep our city safe. But we're not just about the super life. We also have our school lives, and trust me, there's never a dull moment at Metropolis High School. Sometimes it'd be nice to get out of class and do some shopping downtown with my besties. Ooh, and maybe take some photos
Man.
to share on Superstar Post while we're at it. Hey, I got a comment already. Nice. Ooh, and I definitely want to hit up Sweet Justice later.
Okay, this
Uh-oh,
one's
something
definitely
really
somebody
bad is
else's
threatening the city. No one could have seen it coming, but when justice
cup
calls,
of tea,
you can
maybe.
count on us to answer no matter what. We've just got to make sure no one figures out our secret identities.
DC Superhero Girls Teen Power heroically sourced onto Nintendo
Definitely
Switch.
not my cup
June
of tea.
4th. Ready the juice cannons and prepare for battle.
What? Oh god. What have we done to Plants vs. Zombies now? Okay. Is that really a franchise that's still popular? I know they've made the sequel to it, but... Huh. Could be fun. I know it's an EA game, so I'm waiting for that play to morph into pay. Yeah, this comes out reasonably priced. I would say a very yeah, it does look fun.
Who will join you in your adventure? Hint, anyone can. Band together on a quest to face evil and save faces. Mutopia is coming to Nintendo Switch. Cast me characters in various roles across the kingdom. Turn your favorite people into your allies.
Interesting, I
or
guess.
even make someone the nefarious Dark Lord. Makeup has been added as a new feature in this game. Glam up your Miis and get them ready for adventure. There's also a new wig feature, letting you go wild with your Mii creations and make them even more fabulous.
Neat, I guess.
In the world of Mutopia, relationships are key. So consider spending some quality time with allies to strengthen bonds. This can give you an advantage during battle. If your relationship's sour, though, things might take a turn for the worse.
Huh.
Whoa! You can have a horse as an ally? That sounds pretty darn good! Care for it, and it'll lend a hand, or poof, in battle. Venture with friends and familiar faces in the lighthearted romp Mutopia, coming to Nintendo Switch May 21st. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Again, probably not my... Well, maybe not my cup of tea. We'll see how it's priced.
Super Mario-themed items are coming to your island.
They
Super
haven't
Mario Bros.
been
35th
already?
anniversary-themed items are coming to the Animal Crossing New Horizons game. Familiar items like the Super Mushroom and the Question Block can be ordered in-game as furniture items. So place them however and wherever you'd like. You can also place 2 warp pipes.
Interesting.
then use them to travel between locations on your island.
If a pun doesn't hurt
why
you,
not
it's
try
not doing
recreating the
its
Mushroom
job.
Kingdom? A free update for the game launches February 25th. After downloading it, Super Mario Bros. Items will be available via Nook Shopping starting March 1st. Keep an eye on the official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the latest information.
Again, I haven't touched Animal Crossing in a
We
while.
hope you continue enjoying life on your island.
I keep meaning to, but
How
I've
was
got
that?
it physical.
These collaboration items will be released as part
That's a
of the
thing.
Super
That's a
Mario
whole
Bros.
thing.
35th anniversary events. Please wait a bit longer for their release. Speaking of which, last week, we had the global launch for the Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury game. We hope you enjoyed that Mario adventure as well. Next, we have another game to show you.
I would imagine there are more games to be shown.
He leaves
What?
us no recourse. Swords! Never. S-Frost will answer for its crimes today.
Are these the wages of loyalty? Raised earth and burnt corpses.
You and no other must decide how we proceed.
You are a leader, and must be the beacon others look to when the night is darkest.
Together with these fields, today you burn.
Looks very Final Fantasy Tactics.
I promise to do all in my power to see us through this safely, every last one of us.
Far, far away lies the continent of Norzilia, comprised of 3 nations and limited deposits of salt and iron.
Sounds
The
a lot
constant
like
feuds
Final Fantasy
among the nations over these
Tactics.
precious resources eventually ignited into a great conflict
Going to
known as
assume-
the Salt Iron War. Though
Going
the
to assume
hostilities
this one's
ceased
a
with an
Square
uneasy
Enix
truce,
project.
Decades later, the flames
Otherwise-
of war threatened to engulf the realm
Yee.
once again.
You are all that remains.
Caught in a tangled, fiery web of plots and conspiracies, a brave group from Glenbrook fights to save their kingdom from the powers that would orchestrate their downfall.
Our benefit, you say?
In this new tactical RPG, battles take place on terrain with different elevations. A character's attack range is determined by their location and their equipped weapon.
But we're going on about this like it's a new thing.
By attacking from higher ground with long-range weapons, such as bows and arrows. Thus, your forces can use the terrain and other elements to gain the upper hand. An enemy outflanked is susceptible not only to your initial attack, but also a powerful blow from the ally positioned behind the enemy.
Okay. That's also a brand new feature
Charge
never
into
before
an
seen
enemy
in
to
these
send
kind of
them
games.
flying
Yeah.
into position for a follow-up attack.
We win.
Link attacks together by first casting ice magic on the flames to create water terrain. Then electrify the area with lightning magic. It is of the utmost importance to survey the battlefield before taking action. Throughout the story, you will be faced with making important decisions in a variety
Really
of situations.
looks really
Utility,
Final Fantasy Tactics up in here.
Liberty. Collectively, your decisions will establish your conviction, affecting how the story unfolds and who will join your cause.
Once more, I would ask you plainly. Do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Esfrost?
Critical decisions that may determine the fates of nations are settled by vote on the scales of conviction. Use information you've gathered to sway allies toward your favored cause. The story will significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
So they refused to relinquish him to us.
Lies! His hand was forced.
As more and more critical decisions are made, your journey may take you down paths divergent from those of other players.
You will see what true might is.
Okay.
Project Triangle Strategy, a brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix, will launch in 2022.
That makes sense.
Please be on the lookout for more information
That's
in
a
the
real
future.
early announcement.
After this presentation, a demo version of this game will be available to download on Nintendo eShop. And in the future, we'll conduct a survey to gather player feedback. We look forward to hearing your responses on the demo.
Please look
We'll see.
forward
We'll
to
see.
future updates on this brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix. Okay, let's see a few more
strong
Nintendo
love-hate
Switch headlines.
kind of thing there.
Calling all hunters. Do you have what it takes?
It's like I see the Star Wars thing, but I'm thinking this is Fortnite related. No? Okay, we'll see. That's...
Star Wars Hunters is a competitive, free-to-play online game set between episodes 6 and 7. Clash in this third-person
Never
shooter
mind.
coming to Nintendo Switch in 2021.
All right, let's do this.
All right, Sal. Do I look at you or the camera?
Knockout City interviews, take 1.
We all play for different reasons.
Korgan loved battle. Gorgon used many weapons. Triple-bladed war axe, spear of misery, Hades' soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
In my line of work, bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
Flaming longsword, blade of doom.
Just once I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with my hands.
With this crown, I'm gonna lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
Look, it's simple.
Korgan want new weapon.
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets. Woo! Come get some. Got you.
Hey, Lieutenant, pass to me!
Roger that, princess. Here.
Let's find out what sound your face makes!
Yeah.
Roger that. Heads up, Your Highness.
This looks like another entry into a very oversaturated market.
Can't believe we're losing to a bunch of dairy farmers. Okay, team. They may have won the battle, but not the war.
Hey, can we redesign
What
our characters? You're not a
is
team if you're not wearing a uniform.
this
Max, this
even?
is a war zone, not a bloody fashion show.
Pass to me.
What? Interview's over? Oh, come on, man. One more game.
Again, I'm calling this one, if it's not coming out as a free-to-play, it's dead on arrival.
The fight for survival starts now.
It's such an oversaturated market.
A little game of fate for me!
From the creators of the Danganronpa and Zero Escape series comes a fight for your life, literally. Disoriented
I was
and
about to
trapped
say,
in an
this looks
underwater
like an
theme
awful
park,
lot like
12 of you, known as the
Danganronpa.
Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
Sorry to scare you all.
God, what a perky art style for...
The game is suddenly called off. You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
The one behind the
God, the art style, this is...
As you make your way back home to Tokyo,
don't think it fits
you'll
the-
alternate between working solo and teaming up with the group to overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your
Subject
way.
matter,
What awaits you all
maybe?
at the end of your
We'll see,
journey?
I guess.
The battle for survival begins in World's
Looks
End
like it could be
Club,
very
venturing
interesting.
onto Nintendo Switch, May 28th. Wield the powers of Olympus with the physical release of Hades.
Ooh.
Hades, the critically acclaimed dungeon crawler and recipient of multiple Game of the Year awards, is getting a physical release on Nintendo Switch. This
Including
version
our
comes
own
with a couple
Game
of
of the Year
extras
awards.
to assist you on your journey
least
out
mine
of the
anyway.
underworld. The first is a PC download code for the Hades original soundtrack. It's
Neat.
packed with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping music composed by Darren
Soundtrack's
Korb,
really good.
known for his
Hades.
work on previous Supergiant titles
Hades
like
soundtrack
Transistor
is
and Bastion.
really good.
The second is a 32-page full-color character compendium featuring portraits of the game's
wow.
vibrant cast of gods, ghosts, and monsters, all by Supergiant's art director, Gen Z. And let's not forget the game itself, offering dozens of hours of exhilarating action paired with a compelling story. Escape the underworld again, or for the first time.
Am I
with
gonna
the
buy
physical
Hades
version
again?
of Hades on March 19th.
Possibly.
3 deadly action games, 1 masterful collection.
Certainly wasn't expecting this.
Ninja Gaiden Sigma, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge are coming to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja
Neat.
Gaiden Master Collection.
I approve.
You are the legendary ninja Ryu Hayabusa, fighting against a great evil with battle skills that are second to none. Wield an arsenal of killer weapons, each offering a playstyle with different set of lethal skills, along with ruthless ninjutsu to swiftly take down enemies. Quickly gauge your opponent's movements while unleashing fast and frenzied combos. And team up with other super ninjas in your quest to fulfill your destiny. All previous downloadable content, including costumes and game modes, are included.
Nice.
Revel in the intensity of Ninja Gaiden in one dynamic collection. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection slices its way onto Nintendo Switch summer 2021.
Very nice.
More battles are coming to Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity.
Okay. I approve of more. What kind of more is it, though? That's the question. $20 dues, new weapon, new costume, expanded roster. Yeah, I kind of figured this was coming. I was kind of hoping there'd be...
There's even more coming to Nintendo Switch. Bravely Default 2 is almost here.
Oh, wow.
4 Heroes of Light will soon embark on a journey to restore the crystals. Use the job system to develop your characters and master the Brave and Default commands to emerge victorious in
wasn't
turn-based
thinking
battles.
this was already out at all.
Veterans and newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story on February 26th.
Why am I
A
done?
new trailer for Bravely Default 2 will be revealed following this presentation.
Okay.
The game can be pre-ordered on Nintendo eShop. An updated demo is also available.
I feel like Bravely Default 2 is one of those things like...
in the legendary Ghosts and Goblins
you
series
kind of
comes to
know
life.
if you're
As the
into
brave
it or
knight
not.
Arthur, you'll unleash weapons, spells,
Like, if
and
you're gonna
skills
be
to battle
getting it,
monsters across
you
challenging
already know.
stages within the demon realm. Local co-op play is also available for the first time. Help Arthur in his quest with one of 3
This looks
supporting
really pretty.
characters. Barry for defense, Carrie for transportation, or Archie for bridges. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection launches February 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Oh,
8
that's...
protagonists, 8 captivating journeys.
That
Saga
might
Frontier
be-
has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Travel through a
Okay.
stunning sci-fi world with any of the protagonists, each with their own stories. With the addition of the playable protagonist Fuse, new gameplay features,
Interesting.
exhilarating battles, and a new scenario for the protagonist Acellus, Saga Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be missed. The game launches April 15th. Apex Legends is storming onto the Nintendo Switch system. This free-to-play battle royale features
Oh, wow,
a growing
March?
roster of powerful contenders named Legends, strategic combat,
I know I
cross-platform
called
play,
later
and
today,
more.
but...
All players on
guess
Nintendo
not.
Switch can get an all-new legendary Pathfinder skin, and 30 free levels for the Season 8 Mayhem Battle Pass. Plus, for the first 2 weeks after launch, earn double XP when you play on Nintendo Switch.
Definitely in on this one.
Fight for fortune, fame, and glory when Apex Legends enters the fray March 9th.
And whether they know it or not, Grim and Bunny are also going to be in on that one too.
There's still a little bit more to show you in today's Nintendo Direct.
Yes,
so
there's
we
about
hope you'll stick with us.
10 minutes
Next,
left.
Please take a look at this.
Oh boy. I feel like my predictions
Hello there.
ain't been predicted.
I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now. We apologize. Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new
Interesting.
information this year. For now, we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer.
Didn't know they were going to say something about it though.
While you're all waiting, however, this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch. Please take a look.
Ocarina of Time. It's always Ocarina of Time. They've remade it how many times now? Skyward Sword? Really? Oh! That is not a good looking game. Huh. I was not expecting Skyward Sword.
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Everybody's
This
least
game
favorite Legend of
originally
Zelda.
released in 2011 on the Wii
Thumbs up,
console, and now
I
it's
guess.
coming to Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive. And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold two Joy-Con controllers. The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword. Swing it to have Link
figured.
swing his sword in the game.
Figured that was coming.
The Joy-Con controller in your left hand is the shield. By lifting the controller, you can raise the shield to block enemy attacks. You can perform other actions like using both controllers to wield a bow and arrow. These physical movements add a sense of urgency and tension to combat. But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode
There
or
we
on
go.
the Nintendo Switch
There we
Lite
go.
system. After mulling over how to assign different gameplay
Like,
elements
as much
to
as I
different
enjoy the
buttons,
concept of
we
motion
decided to
controls,
apply
I
the
really
sword
don't want to be,
motions
you know,
tilting the
bopping
right
my cat
control
on the
stick.
head. Us left-handed people, we can go.
Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward. To swing to the right, to the left, or diagonally, just tilt the stick in the respective direction.
Huh.
Here's something else we've been working
We can
on.
go sit in the litter box, I guess.
Specially designed Joy-Con controllers. The
Have they
right Joy-Con
finally
controller
eliminated
is themed
Joy-Con
after the
drift?
Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian
I've
shield
been holding
motif.
off on getting a replacement
The
set
Legend of
of
Zelda Skyward
Joy-Con
Sword, as the
Joy-Cons
game
because
depicting the earliest story in the
I
Legend
don't want
of
to pay
Zelda
$80
timeline,
for something
details
that's
the
going to
events
last me
around
about
the
a
creation
half
of
a
the
year.
Master Sword itself. We hope that people who played the original game on Wii and those playing it for the first time will enjoy discovering the origins of The Legend of Zelda.
What the origins of the Legend of Zelda? Legend of Zelda.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD
The
launches
original
July
game,
16th.
which is already on the Switch.
Following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop. And
Lot
the
of
specially
pre-orders
designed
up in
Joy-Con
here.
controllers will launch on the game's release date at your local retailers. Many of you may already know this, but
like
The
those
Legend of
Joy-Cons,
Zelda
though.
Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran, even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well.
We'll see.
Please look forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Well, what did you think? The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword has been optimized for Nintendo Switch. It includes intuitive motion controls and button controls by tilting the right control stick. Okay, the next game will be our last announcement for today. Please take a look at this.
Boy, I hope this is a good big announcement here. I see not actual gameplay footage. I'm a bit surprised there's nothing about Genshin. Splatoon 3. New Squid Game. Yeah. Is this an actual Splatoon game, or is this a game set in the world? My curiosity is outweighing my other assorted emotions at the moment. Hey, look, it's a joke that's gone on far longer than it needed to. Okay. Is Purdy? I'll give it credit there. Okay. I'm not gonna poo-poo on it because some people like Splatoon. I haven't played any of it myself. So yeah, it's like the original two games then. Just more of the same. I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like I said about other styles like this, like, it's a really saturated market.
What you've just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3.
Nothing about Genshin Impact.
This game is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while. We hope you'll stay tuned for more information at a later time.
An announcement for something 2022.
Today, we showed you a sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch. A variety of games are in development.
Well, at least we got a release date for Apex, I guess?
News with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Well, that was a Nintendo Direct. Nothing about Metroid. Huh. Nothing about the new Pokemon games, not even an announcement of a Pokemon Direct? Well... yeah. Huh. Alrighty then. Well, if you watched this stream and you enjoyed this stream, thank you for watching. If you're watching this later someplace else, hi, do the things. I think I hate to do it, but I gotta kind of rate this one meh out of 10. I do like the idea of a physical copy of Hades, but I like the idea of physical copies of things. Meow. Psst, psst. What are you meowing at out the window, kitty cat? And it started with that disappointing reveal. I am fart broken. See y'all in the next video, or stream, or whatever the hell it is. Until then, happy gaming.